Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic with me, Demonox. When we last left off, well, we've been
Statement.
revealed to be Darth
SWK-47 is
Revan.
ready to serve, Master. Commentary. That is unnecessary now, Master. I have been returned to you and my memory core is now fully functional. Statement.
Ah, that's good.
My functionality has now been fully restored, Master. I exist to serve Revan as your personal battle droid. In time, my assassination protocol can be restored, and at that point I will once again endeavor to eliminate any meatbag opposition you may have.
Yay, so that means he now has his full...
Statement. Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you.
Oh.
Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
You find it distressing?
Statement. Of course, Master. You are the one who created me, meatbag or no, and while you may not be all you once were, I am grateful for my existence.
So why the meatbag reference? There's the best bit.
Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master. Your pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed, but you found the reference humorous. You changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration.
So Malak was the original meatbag. I like the idea.
Observation. Of course you do, Master. You did then as well.
What can you tell me of Malak?
Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then.
Anything about the Starforge?
Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets.
Am I very much like the Revan you knew?
Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling. This cannot solely be caused by memory loss. I do not know how to explain it. Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew.
Thank you.
As you desire, Master. Signing off.
So that's the thing. So that's where meatbag came from. Meatbag came from him asking Malak asking me asking what I thought of about Malak, and he answered, he's a meatbag. I need this guy. I'll take it. I mean, everyone's, yeah, well, 15, 13. I'll take those two, because we are here for a mission. And I need to level them up. I love the fact that he knew that we were Revan the first time we met. And that's the thing. He knew we were Revan. I should do them. You know what? I'll move you two for now. We're inside the protected zone right now, so that's fine. We're not in any danger. We'll save this, so I don't have to do all that again. But yes, we were indeed the originators, the creators of the meatbag. Now, do I look for the glass? What do I see? Oh, this one's too frosty. I can't see anything through it. Fuck, this game needs waypoints. I came alone.
Yikukuno no ba mulira jikun.
Concerns the Dark Lord of the Sith.
Ne boboje mata ne punage.
And look,
Dolpi
obviously.
kikiwana.
I am the Dark Lord of the Sith.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tonking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukun ne mulerabes.
How do you know who I am?
Takung just tak miki grabelmoko. Kachichu ita bondunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut.
Ah,
Mulisha ponka.
you're the exchange.
Ke puna.
We are not independent operators.
Chatu chingba muleratawana. Tok chingba no kunik. Kavadompa ku peliano momakata. Wanga kubist kiabol
We don't
nulia.
represent the exchange.
Kachigra.
Traditionally, we have always done business with the owner of the Ebon Hawk, David King. And I fought over before him. We are looking to approach you. You had no ties to exchange, which was a problem. Even worse, you were a Jedi, not the sort of person you normally associate with. And to the point, how do you know my true identity? At your last port, I played smuggling device on our ship. See, the underworld have sources everywhere. Sources? What sources? There are millions of soldiers of the Sith. You surely are not surprised to find someone sell information. Also, they aren't immune to the lure of easy credits. Within your life have became quite a stir in the Sith fleet. Might express the truth about your identity. There are more than a few summary executions. If security footage is destroyed and witnesses silenced, some bits of information always slip through. Spend enough credits to gather tiny pieces and the puzzle becomes more clear. We know what happened on the Leviathan, at least we know enough. You are Darth Revan, and you're going to kill Malak for daring to claim dominion over the Sith. How does it involve you? My partner and I deal in very rare metal artifacts, weapons, armors, things you can use in your battle against Malak and the Sith. And you're just going... Let's see these items. Okay, they're with me, of course, they're with my partner. But they're yours. If you have the credits to buy them, we will want to make a profit after on this. So on Korriban. I'll see you next time on Korriban. Oh, he knows to expect you. Like I said, just tell him you want to look for premium items. Don't forget who choose victory. See? Now, under Republic thingy, and under the good guys compendium maneuvering, under the Republic and the good guys thing. Right. The guys, outlaws and that lot, like, oh, outlaws, brrr. I was like, yeah, but you kind of need them. Yeah. Look, Oblivion! The game was not encoded. What to do if the player stood in front of one of these things and looked at it? As you can see quite clearly, there's nothing there now. Door. Oh, no door. Door. No door. Nice. Okay. Well. I came with no. There's supposed to be a fight somewhere. You're a little late with that cutscene. I already got there. Because Swan was supposed to be a thingy. Well, I do need my party members going forward. Mostly in case they want to have like a discussion or a chat or something while I'm traveling. I think as long as I ditch them for see Hullis on Manaan. Come alone or not at all? I'm gonna. Yeah, but yeah, you need. Also, it is a fun thing. Everyone harps on about the Empire being so evil. It's like, yes, the Empire are not good. But, at the same time, speak to him about why he chose to come with you. Speak to Jolie.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Why did you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship. I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
If you don't want to answer the question, old man, just say so.
How impatient can one person be? You must have driven your mother mad. All that gurgling and fussing. Babies are cute, but annoying. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny. All of that. Breath like a bantha.
Did you know this person is endlessly too?
Oh, very funny. Is it my fault that some people are so easily annoyed?
Yep.
Like impatient little children with blasters. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vex was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
I never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Oh dear. Suppose he has something that
I
means
don't
this.
know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Krat, I take it.
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too. This could have just been gurgling noises. No, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding me.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
I hate you, old man.
Well, now that's the ingratitude of youth for you. I relate an exciting tale, and do I get thanked for it? No. No, it's all me, me, me. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry, and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
I hate you, old man. You literally just told the tale of the guy whose destiny was to die, you know, to take out an enemy. Right, we're gonna go to Alpha West? No, Central. Because we need to go to the spot where the inn is. And that's in the central part. But that, folks, the Tale of Andor. Right, now we can do this bit. This mission is only available if you have him on your side.
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the SWKOTOR have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the SWKOTOR authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in. Ha! They sent me a list of people to let in, and they're all Sorry, mate, but it's
What murder?
This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing... Well, they were seeing it, but
Yeah,
not
you've heard
every...
it before.
But enough of...
So I couldn't... Huh. I couldn't get him to change his tune. Interesting. At least I no longer have to... There. I now no longer have to get the... Maybe I can talk to the authorities again now to get on the list. Yeah, if I'm his arbiter. Alright, that's one of you. Where's the other one? Come on, old man. Ish. This episode is just to be the tale of Andor. But he was resisting the mind to force persuasion. Yeah. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yes, that's Sith base. I'm on the wrong side of the map. No, east-west. The Administratum's on the west side, or the east side. Yeah, that's where it wants to go for some. So I'm going to try to check out the Gamora while I'm here. So that means I go into here and go boop, boop. Where's Hullus? Self, summon, Greedle, swoop person, swoop fan, more swoop fans, Feck. Where's Hullus? Oh, I thought he would be here. So according to the log. Head around. Says, say to see Hullus on Man. This is Man. That was Hull. Well, that wasn't Hullus. And we are strangely out of time. We got Velo done. Oh well. Next time we'll attempt to try and get the thing. I tried to get missions done, and so we end up with a very lengthy conversation. But next time we will attempt to get the mission for the hotel going. I went to the wrong place. And we find Hullus, wherever he may be. That's all for next time. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya.